Tottenham hold talks with attacker with 14 goals and 24 assists over personal terms as they intensify their pursuit. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Before we dive into this transfer update, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with all the latest news. Tottenham have intensified their pursuit of Wolves winger Pedro Neto. According to the latest report from Football Transfers, the North London club held another round of talks with the Portuguese attacker over personal terms. The Portuguese international has been a long-term target for the club, with their interest going back to the January transfer window. He has been one of Wolves' standout performers since joining the club, scoring 14 and assisted 24 across all competitions. Last season, Pedro Neto scored 3 goals and provided 11 assists in 24 appearances across the Premier League and FA Cup, despite being out for a total of 4 months due to a hamstring injury. Tottenham's transfer window has been relatively quiet so far. The club has not made any significant signings apart from securing the highly rated midfielder Archie Gray from Leeds United. Other than that, they have only extended Timo Werner's loan deal for another year and signed a talent for the future in Min Hyuk Yang. However, Tottenham supporters might be getting anxious with the club failing to sign a big-name out-and-out striker and another wide attacker, 2 positions that were considered priorities at the start of the summer, along with another midfielder. With the new season just a few weeks away, fans will hope Spurs can move quickly to secure the signing of some of their targets, including Pedro Neto. The club's pursuit of Pedro Neto indicates their intent to strengthen the squad and add more attacking options. His addition could provide a significant boost to their attack as they prepare for the upcoming season. Toney waiting for Tottenham to grab him as he's desperate to live European dream with them. Toney reportedly likes the prospect of joining Tottenham, as he's desperate to have the opportunity to challenge for European silverware and is also keen on staying in London. Toney has been linked with essentially every big club in England over the past couple of years. That he bagged 20 Premier League goals in 2022-23 did no harm to his chances of gaining a transfer. Links to big sides such as Tottenham, Manchester United and Arsenal remain, and it appears Toney himself has chosen the former. Indeed, according to Give Me Sport, the Brentford striker likes the prospect of joining Spurs for 2 reasons. Firstly, he likes the prospect of competing for European silverware, which is something that they can offer in the Europa League, having finished 5th in the Premier League last season. And the second thing is that Toney would like to be able to stay in London rather than relocate elsewhere. While Arsenal and Chelsea are both able to offer the same as Tottenham, it's said the latter have emerged as the most likely spot. Despite the fact that they'd need to sell Richarlison before buying, it's said Toney wants to join a club with regular European prospects, and the Blues missed out on Europe last season. While they'd hope that was a one-off, with big squad changes constantly occurring, it's unclear how likely that is at the moment. What's more, both Chelsea and Arsenal have other options up top in the current transfer market. The former have eyes on Victor Osimhen, while the North London outfit are trying to get Victor Gyökeres. Toney may therefore be aware that Tottenham would be the easiest place to move. While he wants the switch, Brentford might be less accommodating, despite the fact they'll lose the striker for nothing next summer if he does not pen a new deal. New Bees striker Igor Thiago has already sustained an injury that will keep him out for a while, and as such, it's said Toney is likely to stay if his club can help it. Fabrizio Romano reveals Spurs are exploring move for 19-goal Premier League striker. Italian transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has this evening taken to social media platform X to reveal that Tottenham are keen on Bournemouth's Dominic Solanki. The 26-year-old is rumoured to be among the targets, which Tottenham are looking at with the North Londoners, yet to have made a bid for the forward, who scored 19 times in the Premier League last season. Tottenham have previously been linked with Brentford's Ivan Toney, who is in the last year of his contract. However, his replacement, Igor Thiago, has suffered a knee injury, which will keep him out until around Christmas. TalkSport have previously reported that Solanki's transfer release clause stands at around £65 million, which is only active if one of the so-called Big Six clubs in the Premier League come calling. Only Erling Haaland, Cole Palmer and Alexander Isak scored more goals in the English top flight last season. Solanki's Bournemouth contract expires in 2027, having signed an extension in 2023. His arrival at Bournemouth in 2019 included a sell-on clause that would see former club Liverpool receive 20% on any profit made from an onward transfer. Spending around £65 million on Dominic Solanki, who has only had one prolific season in the Premier League, could smack of desperation. He has yet to prove himself as a consistently prolific forward at the very top level, and with such a hefty price tag, it poses a substantial risk. Ange Postecoglou said recently he's still pursuing his original targets, and if Solanki was the club's main striking option, Johan Lange has some questions to answer. Tottenham decide whether they will make late move for Conor Gallagher as Atletico Madrid push. The England international is currently in the middle of a contract debacle with Chelsea which remains unresolved. Tottenham are said to be long-term admirers of Gallagher, who is of particular interest to Ange Postecoglou this summer. With Gallagher's future recently taken a twist, Tottenham have now decided on whether they are going to make a late move for the 24-year-old. Talks are now ongoing between Chelsea and Atletico Madrid over a potential summer move for the midfielder. In fact, Atletico Madrid and Chelsea are said to be close to an agreement on a deal for Gallagher which is worth in the region of £29 million. Talks are progressing between the two clubs, with the bulk of the decision now weighing on the shoulders of the player. But this is a player who Postecoglou loves, and a late move from Tottenham could be in the offing, or could it? According to the Evening Standard, Spurs are now not expected to make any late move for Gallagher over the coming days. The potential of joining another Premier League side, and Chelsea's big rivals, now looks to be off the cards for the England international. Gallagher has not been a part of Chelsea's pre-season tour due to his delayed holiday after this summer's Euros. But it seems as if he could be heading to Spain upon his return to begin the next chapter of his career. Although Postecoglou may have been dreaming about adding Gallagher, he is unlikely to lose any sleep over it. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.